This video is both educational and classy. God, our generations is screwed. Hey interwebs, TR here from Gluten Free Crumbly, and welcome back to my kitchen for another Free Tip Wednesday. Today I wanted to feature one of the recipes that I'm posting this week on the blog. It is a lemon broil recipe that is really inspired from one of the seminars that I experienced at the Food and Wine Conference. Now if you hear any whirring in the background, it's actually my oven while I'm making the main focus of today's Food Tip Wednesday, which is how to make a really beautiful and delicious, balanced, healthy meal that can easily be scaled for any size family. So what I have in the oven right now is this really beautiful oven-baked London broil that is marinated in a gluten-free teriyaki sauce, and it's made with a really beautiful lean cut of beef, along with some really delicious small baby potatoes that have been just roasted with a little bit of olive oil and some salt, pepper, and fresh herbs. And in a little bit I will be sauteing up some kale, and I'll be cooking that with a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of butter, and some garlic and lemon juice to really counter the rather notorious taste of kale that is kind of rude. I'm in the middle of talking. May have been rudely interrupted in the middle of this video, but look. Well, you can't really tell what this is because it's wrapped in aluminum foil, but it is my London broil and it's getting really freaking hot. Oh my god. Now back to the, oh wow, what did my voice say there? While on the subject of healthy, make sure you drink a crap ton of water every freaking day. I don't really know why, but I don't know, when I do I always feel kind of better. My skin doesn't look quite as blotchy and gross. And some things are a little bit TMI. I really shouldn't be talking with my mouth full of water. And I know I keep getting distracted by the main point of this video, but this is the first in several Food Tip Wednesdays which are going to be focused in healthy, balanced meals. I know that beef has a bit of a reputation for being a really unhealthy protein, but it doesn't have to be, it's just how you prepare it. Beef has actually got a lot of really great minerals and is really high in protein. So I really recommend if you ever make any kind of beef for your family and any kind of large outing, you should really grab any kind of lean protein that you find in the store. Don't go for the really fatty, sinewy kinds. And while we're on the subject of fat, don't mix up and confuse the concept of marbling with really gross, ugly fat, because the two are completely different, and that is a whole different video that I'm not really going to get into for right now. But the main key is make sure you pick lean beef for any kind of beef that you serve for your family, because you'll get some of the good benefits of beef without having to have a really, huge fatty meal to go along with it. And the other side of this meal that I'm going to use to accompany my lovely lemon broil with is I am making some sauteed kale. And kale is one of those notorious superfoods that, all those really crazy, hipster, psycho health nuts put into all of their meals and smoothies. And, a lot of people think that it's gross and disgusting and God, why do I want to touch that stuff? And the reality is that you should eat things like kale and other glorious superfoods in the vegetable category that really give you a whole bunch of wonderful health benefits. So not only is kale a really vitamin-rich food, but it has a couple various health benefits that we're starting to realize are pretty beneficial to our bodies. One of which is that it's kind of like a natural detox. It's able to really go through your system and, help push out all the horrible, impurities you have throughout your body. But it also is a really great way of helping naturally lower your cholesterol. And nowadays, with all of these, fast foods and things having to take, 2 seconds to get ready, our society kind of needs to lower the overall cholesterol intake that we have. And I know I'm not totally helping 100% with the way that I prepare this. I do use some oil when I'm making the kale, but hey, we gotta make things taste a little bit good in order to get all of the health benefits along with it. And the last part of this balanced meal is a little bit of the, unhealthier part, but I'm also making some oven roasted potatoes to go along with it. I use just a little bit of olive oil within the potato recipe, but I use a lot of fresh herbs and fresh pepper in order to bring a bunch of flavor without having to back it with a whole bunch of unhealthy fats. And let's get real, if you're trying to convince your family to eat healthier, what better way than by hiding it behind something as classic as beef and potatoes? I mean, who could ever resist a nice, beautiful steak and potato meal? I mean, I know I can't, that's why I'm freaking making it myself. So you guys should go over to my blog and check it out for this wonderful balanced meal recipe, and if you like it, please like or leave comments in my video below, and I'll be sure to do more Food Tip Wednesdays that are along the lines of producing really nice, healthy, balanced meals for the entire family. And if you really love my videos, and if you kind of love me, I would love if you click the subscribe button like any, self-promoting YouTuber. So I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your week, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!